Hi, my name is Karenza Cooper, and I'm going to be going through with
Lisa Kristen.
and we're going to be doing a recording of our presentation that talks about how you can assist parents in Seesaw. So I'm going to share my screen. All right.
Great. So, like Karenza said, we're here to help you find some little tips to help parents in Seesaw. The first few slides that we have are actually for you as a teacher to be able to help find some student information. The first thing is finding your student's username and password in Seesaw. This is a great way to be able to get the information that you need if a parent can't find or has lost or misplaced their password. This is a quick and easy way to do it. The first thing you'll do is click on your Rapid Identity tile on the Seesaw icon. It will bring you to your classroom, and then you're going to go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the wrench. You'll scroll down to the student section and click on Manage Students. And when you do that, your whole class will pop up with all of their usernames and passwords. The username is the part before the @ symbol, and it's made up of the first 4 letters of their last name, the first letter of their first name, and then each student has a special number. We found out some new information recently that if you want your students to be able to comment on a post that you share with them, that you're going to have to go into the class settings and go to the student likes and comments. On the right-hand side, you'll see what that looks like when you click on it, and you'll need to enable the student likes, the comments, and then require that they get approval.
This slide is here to indicate that that section that we just went through is something that is beneficial just to teachers. So that's something that teachers can use in order to provide information to their parents. Everything following this red screen is information you can actually use and replicate and send directly to your parents to help them with questions and concerns that they may have.
So the first thing that the parents will see when they sign in, or if their student is, or their child is signing in, they will see a box that has these 2 choices. When the kids sign in through Rapid Identity, we always want them to log in with the Active Directory. It's the 4 colored squares. Once they get in, they will see in Seesaw their name up in the upper left-hand corner. It also will indicate how many classes they're in right underneath that. Now, some students have more classes than they're used to having because we've added on different teachers. ELL teachers are now in here. There's a lot of teachers that have access now. So the students will see some new classes, and when they click on their name, a drop-down menu pops up and shows, just like on the left here, all the different classes the student is in. Once the student is, they're going to be learning how to make sure they can check the activities daily in each of their classes. So the student will make sure they're in the correct classroom. In this one, they're in the OWL class, in the digital learning class. And right down below, there's an activities button. It's a light bulb, and it has a red oval next to it with the amount or number of activities that are waiting for them to do in that class.
When the student is in their home page, when they first open Seesaw, they're going to have their home page. Their page is going to have a name of a class. Usually the name of the class should be their homeroom teacher that pops up first. So they'll check the name of this class, then check the activities that are assigned to them that day in that class. Students are enrolled in other classes such as gym, such as art, possibly a learning specialist, ELL. They go back, click on their name, check the name of the class that they're in, and make sure all activities are done each day for each of their classes. So a lot of times the activities that are being put out by teachers are going to include different ways in which they can use the tools that are part of our Seesaw program. These slides are going to be able to be used to help parents assist their child using each of these 6 tools. Students need to click on the Add button in order to get to their 6 tools. Or if a teacher has assigned an activity directly asking them to go into their tools, this will indicate which tools they should use. One of the tools that will be used is the photo tool. Parents may need to help their child click on the photo and then make sure that they click on a pop-up window that says allow. By clicking the allow, it will allow the camera to be able to be used and pictures to be able to be taken. That goes the same with the video tool. If you click on the video tool, parents may need to remind their child to make sure they allow the video and allow the voice or the microphone in order for them to record what's necessary. The drawing tool is a wonderful tool if they're simply asked to provide understanding of a book that they read, or draw an activity that they did outside, or draw an activity they did with their family, for example. This is a great tool. They can go straight into the drawing tool, and this slide is a wonderful slide to send to families because it provides all the different things a child can do within the drawing tool. Adding text boxes, voice, pictures, backgrounds, captions. It's a wonderful tool. Another tool that younger students may need assistance from their parents with at first is using the upload tool. This tool is used to maybe upload information from their Google accounts. So if students have made a Google slideshow, they're able to press the upload tool in Seesaw and upload directly from Google, for example. Another tool that's very helpful is the link tool. If students create a project in Wixie, for example, or another program, and they need to link the web address or link another URL into Seesaw in order for the teacher to view what they've done, students will need to click on this tool, and the information below can be provided to parents to help them. The last tool is the note tool. This tool is a great tool for just providing information directly to the teacher.
This slide was included just to help the parents or have you be able to tell them that a routine is really good for the kids. Just like at school, the kids need structure and routines. And there's 3 bullet points here. The first one says, if you are receiving activities from school, which our families will be receiving all of these activities, just to kind of things about having a learning space that's consistent and making a schedule that will help those children know when they're supposed to be doing their work. But it also wants to include time for movement and brain breaks.
So when parents are looking at helping their students with their Seesaw activities, one thing to keep in mind is that the parent view is different than what the students view. So for example, when the parents download the parent or family app, what they see will be different. They should have, the app should look like this with the little Seesaw symbol that says family. If they're entering through their computers, they need to click on I'm a family member, and this will bring them to the family view. If students are working on Seesaw with activities and things assigned from their teacher, they need to log into the district device that was provided to them or through the district website through the 191 apps. When they do this, they will enter in through the Seesaw classroom so that they can complete their work. Parents also have the ability to set some of their account settings. Every time something is posted into Seesaw via the teacher, or your child finishes a project and it's accepted by the teacher, notifications can go out to the parent or whoever has that control. Sometimes they may end up with 15 or more. If you have 2 or 3 or 4 children in the family, that's a lot of emails being sent to your phone. So parents can turn off some of the notifications and they can just get a once a day notification. Also, when they look at their family app on their device, they will be able to see, they'll have a little number, just like the students do with activities, that tells them how many things have been posted to their child's journal that day. When a family opens their family app, their Seesaw app, this is the 3 buttons on the bottom that they'll see. They have the journal page. The journal provides what your child has most recently done in Seesaw. That's under the home button. In the journals, actually what they'll see is they'll see a list of all the students' classes. So the student is involved in a learning specialist with their homeroom and in gym class. They're able to click on each of these journals to see specifically what they've done. One of the best tools for a family in Seesaw is their inbox. Their inbox provides them the information with all of their announcements that are being provided by the teacher. It also allows them to quickly press onto the teacher's name or announcements and respond to that. It's similar to an email. So the teacher and the parent can email or respond back and forth straight through Seesaw. Seesaw is currently, we are on a trusted network. What that means is since their devices are now at home, students can only see work that they have completed, and they can only see work that is provided to them from their teachers. So students are unable to comment or see other people's work. There are exceptions to this. One of the exceptions may be is if a teacher decides to send out a morning meeting message through an announcement to all students. They're all tagged on this announcement. The teacher can turn off their, turn back on their comments, and they're able to allow students to respond. So for example, if the teacher says something like, "Hey, good morning, today I had a banana, what's your favorite fruit?" And each student can comment what they like, what fruit they like best. Then the teacher can turn the comments back off, and the students can only see what they responded to that. If you are sending out something, an assignment through an activity, for example, and you send an activity to each of the students, say, complete this math problem, and then send it back. Students cannot see each other's math work at that time if it's when being sent through an activity. Please contact your DLS specialist if you have any other questions regarding that.
This is a resource page that has been put together with the intent that parents could click on these links if they need extra help. The top one is the ISD 191 distance learning support, and it takes you right to the homepage of the district. And there's a drop-down menu over on the side that talks about distance learning support. And underneath that, there's actually a phone number that parents can call if they are looking for some extra tech support on their computer end of things. The next three are all links that come from Seesaw, and they will actually take the parent to the Seesaw website where they have gathered a whole bunch of information that's really helpful for the parents to use as resources. We have a slide presentation or video that has been put together for all teachers to send out to students and parents. It kind of goes over the same things that we've discussed today, but it has some really great visuals that will lead the parents and the students through how to find their activities. This was created just recently, and it's a great source that should be sent out by classroom teachers to all students and all parents.
We also have been able to have this translated into 2 other languages at this time. So we have this video available in Spanish as well as in Somali. It's a wonderful tool. It also tells students and parents how to access all of their classes, not just their homeroom class.
So at the very end of this slideshow that we have prepared, there is a link in the top left-hand corner that says link for parent slideshow. And this, we've taken this exact same slideshow and taken out the slides that were above that red slide at the beginning. And so it's already set for you to be able to send either the whole thing out or certain pages if a parent is just having issues with 1 or 2 things, that you could pull that page and send to them. Otherwise, you could share the whole slide deck.
Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Lisa or myself.
Thanks.